Every time the wife hung out with her first love, she would hurry home to apologize to her husband and daughter. But this time, when she got home, the house was completely empty. No matter how loudly she called, she got no response from her husband or daughter. The woman realized something was wrong and quickly called her husband, but no one answered. Scattered on the floor were clay figures of the family of 3, made by their daughter. Only then did the woman realize that her husband and daughter had completely left her. The reason she ended up like this was entirely her own doing. It turned out the woman couldn't accept her first love suddenly going abroad. So after drinking, she mistook her husband for her first love and ended up having a relationship with him. Soon after, she gave birth to their child. But in the 8 years of their marriage, she not only refused to acknowledge the man as her husband, but didn't even allow their daughter to call her mom. When she saw the necklace around her daughter's neck, she heartlessly yanked it off and scolded the girl, telling her not to touch her things. Upon hearing this, the husband immediately understood that the necklace was actually a gift prepared for the first love's daughter. Seeing through his wife, the man decided to leave the house with his daughter. He asked for his daughter's opinion, but the girl didn't want to leave her mom. So she made an agreement with her father to give mom one last chance. If she still didn't love the two of them, they would stop holding on and leave her forever. The next day, the father and daughter prepared a full table of food together to wait for the woman to come home for dinner. But to their surprise, the woman returned with her first love and his daughter. When the first love asked who the man was, the woman lied and said he was their housekeeper. Even though the man was furious, he endured it for the sake of his daughter. Soon, the woman tried the food they made and thought it was delicious. Just as she was about to praise the girl, the first love's daughter interrupted her. She complained the food was terrible and loudly demanded to eat chicken. So the woman ordered her husband to make it. The man, helpless, could only follow her instructions. He truly didn't expect his wife would completely disregard their daughter's feelings and openly favor the first love's daughter. After the chicken was cooked, the girl took the initiative to bring it over, but unexpectedly, she tripped and fell to the ground. The man comforted his daughter, telling her it was okay, but the first love's daughter saw this and started demanding compensation. At the same time, the woman scolded the girl for being clumsy and believed her husband had done it on purpose. She told them to leave immediately. She said she didn't want to see them anymore. Then she turned to comfort the first love's daughter. Seeing how hard the first love's daughter was crying, the woman decided to take her shopping for clothes. The girl was full of envy when she heard that, because her mom had never taken her shopping for clothes. The first love then suggested taking the girl along too. The woman quickly agreed. Soon, they arrived at the mall to pick out clothes. The first love's daughter not only snatched the clothes the girl had picked, but also pretended to fall on purpose and falsely accused the girl of pushing her right in front of the woman. She even tore her own dress. The girl immediately tried to explain herself, but the woman didn't believe her. She scolded the girl in front of everyone. The first love pretended to persuade the woman that they could just buy another dress. But the woman didn't intend to let the girl go. She told her to apologize to the first love's daughter. The girl cried and said she didn't do it and wouldn't admit to something she didn't do. Seeing the girl's bad attitude, the woman completely ignored her and left her alone in the mall. Then they left. No matter how much the girl cried and called for her mom from behind, the woman never stopped the car. Overwhelmed with emotion, the girl fainted right there. Luckily, someone got her to the hospital in time. When the man heard what happened, he rushed over. He asked the doctor about his daughter's condition. The doctor immediately scolded them for being irresponsible for leaving a child alone in public. The man felt heartbroken looking at his daughter. But when the girl woke up, she still missed her mom deeply. She wanted her to come for her birthday, so she begged her dad to call her mom. To their surprise, the woman actually agreed this time, but their conversation was overheard by the first love and his daughter. The first love's daughter immediately lied to stop the woman from going. Soon the girl's birthday arrived. She was happily preparing a gift for her mom, but the man suddenly received a text from the first love. When he opened it, it was a photo of the woman celebrating the first love's daughter's birthday. At that moment, the man was completely disappointed in his wife. He couldn't understand why she kept hurting their daughter. Even after waiting late into the night, the woman never showed up. The girl asked her dad when mom would come back. The man had no choice but to lie and say there was traffic. But just then, one of the girl's classmates sent her a message. She opened it and saw pictures of her mom at the first love's daughter's birthday party. The girl was heartbroken after seeing that. She couldn't understand why her mom rejected her. She cried and told her dad she didn't want her mom anymore. Then she burned all the photos related to her mom. She also smashed the gifts her mom had given her. Thinking about all her mom had done to her over the years, the girl was completely disappointed in her. She packed up with her dad and prepared to leave the house for good. At that moment, the woman suddenly remembered it was her daughter's birthday. She rushed home in the middle of the night to celebrate. But just as she was about to open the door, an accident happened.